What is up? Welcome back to Max Boneyard Builds. Yes, I'm still around. Yes, I still enjoy tinkering on hot rods and home projects and everything else. But unfortunately, time is not on this guy's side these days. Man, between work and family and everything else, I just don't have the time. And if I got extra time, I've been spending it with my family and that. And hey, that's most important. But today it's a balmy, like 27 degrees outside. If anybody knows me, I don't like cold weather. But the OBS project, man, we were tackling some misfire issues and stuff. Finally got that squared away. It's been driving really good for the kid here the past month or so. So holiday season, just had it. The kid needs an upgrade on the interior. So today we're probably going to make like a video series. That way it's just not like a long drawn out, complete install. Maybe I'll patch it all together and make like a big install video at the end. But the stereo in that thing is 100% stock stereo. Speakers are blown in the doors, speakers are blown in the back. It sounds bad. So Santa Claus, the nice guy that he is, he hooked the kid up with a new head unit, new speakers for the doors, new speakers for the back, for the extended cab. So let's take a look at that. And then let's start wiring up the harness and stuff, and we'll go from there. Alright, first I'd like to apologize for the heater noise. I'm sure you guys can hear it, but man, I just can't take it. It is freezing. Look at my poor truck. It just became a catch-all this holiday season. That's alright. But anyways, crutchfield.com. It's still around. It is still a great place to pick up your electronics and stuff for your cars, because of the little extras that you can get from them. So what we're going to do is we've got a Boss Audio Systems Elite. This is the BE920WCPA. It has your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto. It's got your backup camera, all that fun stuff that a teenager needs. So we're going to be hooking that up. It's not a Pioneer or Sony or anything like that, man. I mean, that's double the money. And my kid, thankfully, kind of, he's like his dad. He doesn't want to blow all his money on one thing. So, he'll get the job done. It'll make noise through the speakers. It's touchscreen. You can throw your phone on it. What else do you need, really? Then, with Crutchfield, you've got all the little extras that they know you're going to need. They tell you that you need them, and they either add them in for free or they add them in for almost nothing. Got your antenna adapter. Got your wiring harness, which plugs into your factory harness. I'm going to throw that over there because we're going to be needing that in a minute. Little things like this, your speaker connectors. So these hook on to your new speakers, and then they hook in to your factory wiring harness that's going to come off your old speaker. I think these were free. I think they threw them in with it. Here is your CD player delete. Gives you a nice little cubby hole for your phone or something afterwards. We've got a pair of 6.5 kickers that are going to go in the doors. And we got a pair of 4x6s that go in the back extended cab area. Then we have the surround that's going to go on the dash, because it's like a den and a half in the dash, where these are double dens nowadays. So we're actually going to do a little bit of trimming and add this surround on there where we do the trimming to get it in there. Then what do we got here? Oh, more of those quick connects for the speakers. So like I said, Crutchfield added in, like I said, I think these quick connects, I think they added them in for free. And they told you everything that you need. They're like, hey, you gotta have your antenna adapter. We're gonna throw these in for free. Do you want to get rid of your CD player and add a cubby hole? Like it's all added in there. Yeah, it's a couple more bucks versus going to Amazon or whatever. But I'm telling you, I had this thing ordered, put together, and I think it was at my door in like 3 days. Like, I'm just telling you, it's worth it. Alright guys, so I pulled this harness out of the Boss stereo box. Don't let it scare you wiring up a stereo. The great thing is nowadays everything is labeled front left positive, front left negative, battery, accessory wire, your ground. Everything's labeled great. And if we jump over here, look, I haven't even opened this yet. Okay, this is your harness that goes on to your factory stuff. I haven't even looked at this yet, but I promise everything's color coded the same. Those front left positive, front left negative, like I was just talking about, what do you know? You got the exact same color wires here, got the exact same ones here, and the wires themselves, I know there's no way I'm going to be able to show you in here, but they actually are labeled left, front, negative. Like they're actually labeled on here. They just don't have these cute little tags like the Boss has. So I'm going to start separating some of these out. Going to start hooking them up. That's going to get rid of all of our speakers and all that. Those are our main connections that I want to get all hooked up now. On the other side of this harness, we have, you know, your power antenna, you've got your parking switch for the screen, you've got your remote connection for like adding a subwoofer amplifier. What else we got? Reverse trigger for like your camera, things like that. So I kind of got those all pulled to the side back out here. These are the ones that you need to get it going. But I am going to show you a cool little tool that I got that if you guys don't have one, you need to get it because it's super cool. So if you've ever done any kind of wiring, you know that you could always use about 4 or 5 hands. Okay, picked this up last year, and they're actually called like helping hands is what they're called. This is a 4-hand model. It's got a weighted base, weighs a couple pounds, so it's not going nowhere. But what you can do is you can take these helping hands, you can take like your battery wire here that we're talking about. See if I can do this without dropping you guys. You can take this battery wire, grab it onto here, have your helping hands hold it for you. You can take your battery wire on your harness that we need to work on, throw it on there, and now after we get these connected, which I need to throw a heat shrink on there, then whenever I go to solder, it'll hold everything together for me. Okay, so then you get your solder, you heat up your wires, dab your solder on there, boop boop boop, everything's good. Your helping hands holds everything for you. If you don't have a set of these helping hands, if you plan on doing automotive wiring of any kind, picky up there. They're super cool. They work great. So I'm going to get all these color-coded wires all connected up. Gonna got myself my heat shrink, and I got my soldering iron over here getting nice and hot. Shouldn't take no time. I'm not going to bore you guys with soldering all these little wires together. Put the two together. Boop. That's all you got to do. So guys, I just wanted to kind of show you. I mean, I already got a lot of these wires already done. How good these helping hands are. As you can see, these arms, wherever you move them, that's where they hold at. Okay? So, all I'm doing is I'm just getting the wires together, twisting them up. This is probably like way out of focus and stuff. Apologize for that. See, so once you get your wires twisted up, these helping hands, you just hold them exactly where they need to be. Okay? So then all you gotta do, come in here with your solder. Yes, I know you're supposed to heat the wire and have the solder go through the wire that way, but who doesn't like a shortcut and just heat her up on your own there. Make sure your connection's good, look all the way around it, let it cool for a second. That's it. I mean, those helping hands are worth their weight in gold. They hold everything for you, and you just go on to the next one. Okay, so now, after you get all your soldering done, all through here, I'm going to show you a little trick that I've learned. For a Christmas present a year or so ago, I got one of these little ready heaters or handy heaters or whatever they call them. They just plug into an outlet. They're made for like a bathroom. Okay, like you are not going to be able to heat any size room other than like maybe a quarter bath with this thing, because it puts out, I mean, it puts out a good amount of heat right in front of it, but as soon as you get a couple feet away, it's gone. I mean, it's just gone. I've had this thing running the whole time, so it's pumping out nice and hot. I got it maxed at 90. So what I have found, you know, wanted to do something with this little gadget that I got, is it actually works really good for heat shrink. So what I'll do is I will actually pull my heat shrink up over my solder, like so, and then I can come in here, hold it right in front of this handy heater, and then this handy heater is actually putting out enough heat that it heats up the heat shrink. So now I have both hands free, so I'm not trying to hold a heat gun while I'm doing this. I can just hold it right in front of that handy heater, and it just shrinks it right on down for me. I got both hands to hold on to it. Once I got it in front of there for several minutes, give it a little squeeze, make sure it gets a nice good contact on there. And there you go. It actually does the heat shrink for me. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to pull all my heat shrink down, cover up all my solder connections. I'll probably blast several at one time. And what do you know? Another purpose for it. So there it is. Took a little bit of time getting it all wired up, and now everything is nice and tight. It's all heat shrink wrapped. I got my extra ones here for the cameras and the microphone and whatever. On the plug side that goes into the harness, all we got left is the power antenna. Yeah, truck ain't got one, so you can, if you want, you can snip it off. I'm just going to leave mine in the loom. I'm probably going to put just like one ream of tape here, one ream of tape here, just to keep all this nice and organized. And then these guys here will definitely be adding an amplifier and stuff later. You gotta have your beats banging. So all these are just gonna be chilling inside behind the dash for now. Helping hands, soldering iron, some solder, some shrink wrap, your wife's hair dryer or a heat gun, that little handy heater that you plug in the wall. I'm telling you, that thing's quite nice. And if your fingers get really cold, stick them up in front of it for a few minutes, kind of thaws them out. You're not going to heat your room up with it by any means, but comes in handy. And it also works really good on heat shrink. So, gonna wrap this one up. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm still getting subscribers. I'm still getting likes. I'm still trying to answer all your comments. I know I haven't put out a whole lot of content this year, or last year. Happy New Year, by the way. But hopefully I'm going to try and, get back in the swing of things. Get to tinkering a little bit harder. Try and get some more content out to you guys. And I hope everybody sticks around, subscribes, hits that like button. I'll see you guys next time.